right, so the first question asks which model shows the equivalent fractions 4/8 is equal to 6/12. What does equivalent mean?
The same.
The same or equal, exactly. So which one is it that shows 4/8 is equal to 6/12, Justice?
3.
Option 3. Which other option shows equivalent fractions? Which other one shows equivalent fractions, Ansley?
Option 1.
Option 1 is also equivalent fractions. That shows that what two fractions are equivalent?
2/8 and 3/12.
Okay, very good. So on the question that you had, we were showing 4/8 is equal to 6/12. Can you come up with another fraction that would be equivalent to 4/8 and 6/12?
4/8 and 6/12.
What else do you notice? What do you notice about 4/8?
There's less than the 4/8. I mean, there's the same, but the 4/8 is the denominator is littler.
Okay, so since the denominator's smaller, we have a little bit bigger pieces
Bigger.
than 12. You're right. Okay, what relationship does the number 4 and the number 8 have, Ansley?
4 times 2 is 8.
Yeah. So if I divided 4/8 by 4/4, what equivalent fraction would I get?
2.
What's 4 divided by 4? 1. What's 8 divided by 4?
2.
2. So 4/8 is equal to 1/2. 4 is half of 8. How about 6/12? How could I decide if 6/12 was equal to 1/2? What would I need to divide by? Ainsley?
By 12.
The 6 divided by what would equal 1?
6.
6. So if I divided 6/12 by 6/6, 6 divided by 6 is 1, and 12 divided by 6 is 2. So that would show that both of those are equal to 1/2. Okay, let's look at our next one. Next, we are looking at this model and trying to figure out which one correctly represents the problem. We're adding fractions. All of those fractions have the same denominator. So we've got to figure out which one is true. Dylan, what do you see?
I think option 3 is true because the 10/12 plus the 5/12 equals to 15/12 equals to 1 whole plus 3/12. And I think that one's true because that's the only one that makes sense.
All right, so you're correct. Option 3 is the right answer on number 2. All right. Now we have an area model that's partially filled in. We're multiplying 46 times 69, and we're missing 3 variables. So if I'm going to multiply 46 times 69, let's just go straight down to our model. The short side is 40 plus 6. We're multiplying by the length, which is 60 plus what? What does the variable C represent, Scotty?
C represents 9.
C should represent 9. You're exactly right. How did you know that?
Because it's 60 right by, and up there it has 69, so the C has to be 9.
Right.
60 plus 9 equals 69.
Perfect. Very good. All right. So now we need to find the variable B. What am I going to do to find what B represents, Alexis?
You're going to times 6 times 4.
6 times 4 equals...
24.
Okay. Is my answer 24? Thank you.
You have to put 2 zeros after 24.
Yeah, why do I have to put 2 zeros after 24?
Because
it won't. You have to put because there's 2 zeros by 1640.
Very
You
good.
have to add them in.
Very good. We did 4 times 6 to get 40 times 60. But really to get 40, it's 4 times 10. And then 6 times 10. So we had to make it 10 times bigger twice. Alright, so now we know C and we know B. How are we going to find what the variable A represents, Amy?
You're going to 2,400 plus 360 and 360 plus 44.
Okay, so what's our answer?
3,574.
Okay, so we just have to add up all the parts or the partial products. 2,400, 360, 360, and 54. And when we do that, we get the answer 3,174. All right. Next, we have the commutative property. The commutative property says it doesn't matter what order I multiply in. I can switch around the order of multiplication, and I'm still going to get the same answer, the same product. So on this first line, 9 times 7 is equal to or the same as what number times 9, Braylee? 7. A is equal to 7. Alright, so now to find B, what is 9 times 7, Ansley? 63. And what is 7 times 9? 63. So B is equal to 63. And the last question says to select the diagram that matches the problem. At the bake sale, June sold 4 times as many cookies as she sold brownies. If she sold 36 cookies, how many brownies did she sell? So at the bake sale, June sold 4 times as many cookies as she sold brownies. She sold 36 cookies, and we want to know how many brownies she sold. So which one of those models is going to show us how to find the correct answer? Amy?
The last one.
Okay. So how did you know that it was the last one?
Because I checked the other ones, and option 3 and 2 didn't have 63 in them.
36.
So
Okay.
So I didn't. So I knew it wasn't that. And I
Very
looked at
good.
Option 1, and it said cookies instead of brownies.
Very good. So we know that she sold 36 cookies. It shows us that in option 4. And so we're looking for 4 times what would equal 36? Or we could turn that around to a division fact. 36 divided by 4. And we would get 9 as our answer. Option 4 is correct.